beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's to me, your girl Obioma Okoli, aka Lily Roxy 86. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. I hope you guys are having a blessed day, because seriously, I am having a beautiful time. So my subscribers, thank you guys for all your support. Thanks for everything you do for this channel. Thanks for your likes, comments. Thanks for your share. Thanks for even turning on the notification bell. For those that are seeing me for the first time, go ahead and click on that red thing you see there. Just click on it and you're part of the family. Believe me guys, it's free. You don't get charged for that. So today guys, I'm gonna introducing a series, like I said in my previous video. So I'm going to be talking about the 5 things that influences marriage, whether negatively or positively. So these 5 things that I talked about and I'm going to talk about is the past, relationships around you, environment, money, and people's opinions of people. So these are the 5 things. But today we're going to be talking about how the past influences the relationship, how the past can actually be influence your relationship negatively or positively. That's what we're talking about today. So what is the past? The past is something that has gone and should be forgotten. But unfortunately, a lot of our relationship, a lot of our attitude, a lot of the way we act today is being influenced by the things we've gone through in the past. So we all know that every attitude we display, everything we do is just the definition of the kind of things that has gone wrong. Either in our life, in our relationship with people, in our relationship with our families and friends. They kind of help us to adjust the attitude in a way. But this adjustment could either be positive or negatively. Sometimes this past, we keep on carrying along this past things that has gone wrong in our life, and we let them to dictate or define every actions we display in the present. A lot of relationships today are going through a lot of turbulence. Why? Because of the things that has gone wrong in the past. I used to tell people marriage is all about forgiving and forgetting. A lot of us forgive, but we throw away the forget part. And because, especially women, I'm not trying to be biased, but that's just it. Women tend to forgive, but we hardly forget. And then each time there's an issue in a relationship, the past always comes up. Sometimes we're even upset because we think about the hurt our partner did, what our partner did to us in the past. And then it's hurting a very good present, our future that's supposed to be splendid is going to be affected by that past. So, the past. Why do we keep on allowing the poison from the past to destroy the joy we have in a present relationship? Why do we allow the darkness from the past relationships we've had to kind of obstruct or cover the lights of our present relationship? Why do we bring back people in our lives that has hurt us in the past? We bring them back into our lives and then we allow them to destroy or ruin the good persons in our present day or present life. That is the question that I want to ask today. A lot of us, we're in a new relationship, we're in a marriage, but we're still living on the fantasy of our previous relationship. A lot of us, the way they act, the way they treat their spouse, they treat their spouse very, very, very badly. Because of what? Because of the hurt they felt in the previous relationship. Why do you keep going back to somebody that broke your heart, that your heart is even not healed from? Because people say, yeah, well, we're no longer in a relationship. We had a really bad breakup, but we're friends, which is good. I mean, I assume you already forgive the person. But the thing you don't know is this. Someone that you loved in the past so much, and then you broke the relationship, and then you're hurt from that relationship. Sometimes it takes a very long time for your heart to heal from that relationship. And the more you come close to that person, the more you keep on going close to everything that concerns the person, whether it's the memories of you guys being together, whether it's you going back to check updates on their lifestyle, the more you keep going there, the more you're distancing yourself, the more you're preventing yourself from letting go. A lot of us will find it hard to let go of our previous relationship, but this is one thing you don't get. You were in a relationship, you left the relationship for a reason, and then you keep on going back to that relationship. when you've already found someone that you've called your committed partner, someone you're committed to? Why do you have to go back? Why do you want to go back? Why do you want to ruin the existing happiness and joy you're having at your present relationship? Others always say, if I had known, I would have settled down with my girlfriend. I would have settled down with her at least. She would have still be, well, this is my present wife. She's giving me issues. And my previous girlfriend would have been better. You don't know that, because you know why? You were never married. You left her for a reason. You picked your spouse for a reason. That's what we don't know. And then you come across some persons that were like, when I was in my previous relationship, I was very happy because he makes me happy. He loves me so much. He gets me gift. He gets me this. He does this for me. He makes sure that I get that. He makes sure that I'm okay. He does this. He does that. She does this. She does that. Have you take a step back to ask yourself, am I the one that is making myself unhappy in this my relationship? This my new relationship or new marriage? Because let me tell you something, you are responsible for your happiness and your sadness. Sometimes you kind of bring up memories that kind of make you feel sad. We do it a lot, especially in a marriage where a husband and wife, they've had an issue. For instance, your husband cheated on you and then you found out and then you chose to forgive that person. You chose to remain in the relationship. You're in the relationship, but you're still dwelling on the past hurt. You're still dwelling on that cheat that he has cheated on you. It would have been better for you to actually walk out, since you know you were not going to let go of that cheat. But now you've accepted that you've forgiven him. But each day of your marriage, that same act of his keeps on haunting your marriage, because you keep on remembering that he cheated on you. The trust, you no longer trust him anymore because of why you're still dwelling on that cheat. But remember, you said you forgave this person. You chose to stay in the relationship. Another thing I want to talk about, a lot of us, even the things that happened on the day we got married to our family, our husband's family, the day we got married with our spouse, a lot of things that happened on your day of marriage, on your day of traditional wedding, for those of us that are Africans, a lot of things that happened there, you still have grudge. Those things still haunt your marriage. Oh, you remember that when you were about to go give your husband the wine carrying, you noticed some people were saying things about you. Or you overheard people saying things about you. You overheard your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your mother-in-law, or even your father-in-law saying things about you that you think were awful. And because of that, you had that hatred for them. And you ask yourself, oh, my husband always, each time I complain to him that his family members does not like me, he always say this, and we quarrel about it every time. Each time we're having problem because of his family. The truth is, ask yourself, what is really the problem? The problem might be because you're already biased. You already hate these people because of the way they reacted to you the first time you entered the family. Because maybe they didn't welcome you very well into the family. Because you didn't get as much welcome from them as you expected. And now you already have disgust for them. You already hate them. So whatever they do can never please you. So sometimes it's actually that's your past hatred that is actually influencing your issues you're having with your current relationship. I don't know, sometimes some of us, like I remember somebody asking your spouse, I want to know about your past. And then they tell you, okay, are you okay? Are you sure you can handle it? And you said yes. And then they've told you about their past, and then you go about digging more to get more information about his past. Remember, to get more information about his past, not his present, is the past. And then you dig up something that you shouldn't have even seen in the first place. And then you're no longer happy in your relationship. You know, when I got married, my husband was like, let's talk about our past. I want to tell you about all my girlfriends and this. And I said, you know what? I can't handle it. Don't tell me. People might say, oh, it's stupid. People might say, oh, yeah, that's a good decision. But I don't care. That is what I wanted to do for my own peace of mind. A lot of people, they've lived some kind of life in the past. And you think, because of the love I have for this person, let me share my past with them. Have you asked yourself if this person is really have the mental maturity to accept that past of yours? I've seen a lot of people that their marriage changed from good to bad just because the lady or the man opened up about their past. If you feel that your spouse is someone that can, of course, tolerate my past, why not? If not, why do you want to dig up something that has been buried for years? Why do you want to make it fresh? Why do you want to open the door for those doubts in your relationship? Because believe me, a lot of us are insecure. We just need something to trigger us off. We just need a little bit of trigger and then our insecurity just comes up. Why do you want to bring something into your relationship that is smooth? You want to bring in the past that has gone and is forgotten. Why do you think it's necessary? But if you think it's necessary because of something that could happen in the future, then why not? Your choice. So instead of dwelling in our past, instead of sitting on our past and regretting our present, it is time for us to shut the door of our past, open the door of the future, and decide that you want to be a happy person. You want to be in a happy relationship. And for you to do that, you have to cut off everything that has to do with your past. Your past hurts, no matter how people treated you in the past, the injustice, the betrayal, the lack of trust, the whatever they've done to you in the past. You can control it. You can control it. You have to find a way to let it go. For your own sanity. Stop digging up your spouse's past. You're not going to find things that are very favorable. Stop trying to compare your past fantasies, your past sex life, your past relationship to the present. These people are two different individuals. Don't treat your recent relationship badly because you're trying to prevent what has happened in the past. Especially for those of us, for those men that women has dealt with. You trained a woman in the school and then she abandons you and marries someone else. And now you've married this your wife and you swear that you never train her in school. Or you got married to a woman and she treated you bad and took your kids from you. Now you're in a new relationship and you're being extremely careful. Unknowingly, not knowing that you're making that your present relationship to go through hell. All these things are the things of the past. Why not let it remain where it ought to be? So guys, I believe that with this, we've convinced ourselves that the past has to remain where it is. So if you want to have an awesome future with your spouse, let go of the past. Let the hurt, the betrayal, the injustice that you felt in the past, the cheating, every hurt in the past, let it be the past. Let it remain where it's supposed to be. Shut the door of the past and look forward to the future so that you have a better and happy, wonderful marriage. There is no point looking back. My people used to say, forward ever, backward never. They say it for a reason, and I do believe in it. So thank you, wonderful people, for always hanging up to listen to my lectures. So if you have anything to say about this video, any suggestions, any tips, if you think you want to criticize what has been said, feel free to write it on the comments below. Like I always say, I always welcome every critic. It actually makes me to do more research. And I love you guys. So until I come your way next time, it's still me, your girl, Lily Roxy 86. Bye-bye.